Welcome to Rebel Base, IGN's weekly Star Wars show. Punch it, Chewie!
Daniel, there's so much Star Wars footage out there now.
Yeah, there's going to be loads on December 17th.
Yeah, it's basically a month ago until Star Wars, and last week we had not just the Asian trailer for the Asian markets dropping, which had a shed load of footage in it.
Loads of
which
new
is
stuff.
really, really good. And some extended stuff as well.
Yeah.
From stuff we've already seen. But then on Sunday night, a Twitter exclusive TV spot dropped.
Yeah,
with even more information and even more footage.
Which was only 30 seconds.
There's so much in it.
But it feels like there's so much in it, so much so that I feel like we've pieced together the second act of the movie.
Well, we did a rewind theatre for IGN.com, this site that you're watching right now, and we went through...
Unless you're on YouTube.
Unless you're on YouTube.
Different website.
And then different... Or Snapchat.
If you're watching on your PlayStation 4, again, that's not a website.
Anyway, but we did a rewind theatre for that, and basically picking apart each shot, and I think we've pretty much pieced together everything that happens in the second act.
What you're saying is we're really good at our jobs.
Well, yeah, but I'm
tired
of being so good, though.
So there's one discussion to be had, like,
yeah,
it's kind of impossible for us to go on Blackout, and I imagine if you're watching the show, you're not too sensitive about what you're finding out about Star Wars.
Yeah.
But is it getting to the point where that hunger and enthusiasm for new Star Wars stuff can actually impinge upon our enjoyment of the movie? Now, recently, somebody tweeted us and said, I really hope you haven't done the Rewind Theatre because you basically predicted Jurassic World. And we kind of did from the trailer, and we feel like we've done something similar based on that new 30-second spot. We kind of know that a group of people are going to go see Lupita Nyong'o's character in her castle. One of them is probably Rey, and in that scene she's going to find out certain things about her identity.
Yeah, maybe. I think they're all going as a group together. But yeah, I mean, if it was possible, I would now be going on Blackout. We have a couple of, like Chris Tilley, our entertainment editor, has gone on Blackout, so he's not watching any more trailers or anything like that.
He's gone on Blackout from Game of Thrones, he's never watched it.
Yeah, doesn't want to spoil for him.
And that's the best way.
Alex, our editor, he's not watching any trailers either.
He's not watched anything since the second trailer that was at Star Wars Celebration.
That's crazy.
Have you ever gone Blackout on anything? I feel like this is a relatively recent phenomenon because it's so easy to get bombarded with things. You have to like voluntarily make that effort.
I do it a lot with sometimes Marvel trailers.
Okay.
Like especially I felt like Avengers Assemble. I knew everything about that going in. So I did it with the later Ant-Man ones because I was like, I don't want this spoiled for me. Because Avengers Assemble, like I think I put like 3/4 of that film together, and other than I was a tiny bit wrong about which order some of the scenes came in, I predicted everything.
Okay.
I saw everything.
So I remember slightly a few years ago, before Dark Knight Rises came out, we did a podcast, and we had one of the developers in, I think from a Fable game, maybe someone from Lionhead.
Okay.
And we started talking about Dark Knight Rises, and we didn't realise that one of the guys had been on Blackout. So we just started talking about the fact that Bane and Catwoman were in it. You should have seen his face. It was so sad. It was so sad.
That's really sad.
But so, do you think everything that we're doing now, all these, because TV spots are going to ramp up significantly in the coming weeks. That's like the end phase of any movie campaign.
Yeah.
Is lots of TV spots. Are we like? Do you think it would actually affect your enjoyment of the movie, seeing more of this stuff?
I don't think there's, other than the film being shit, I don't think there's anything that we can do outside of that that's gonna affect my enjoyment of the film. I don't think. Even though, like, it would be nice to go in. Like this week, I went to see a film called Spotlight without having seen a trailer or anything. I barely knew anything about it other than, like, you know, principal cast and the director. It's just so good to go see a film when you know nothing about it and then just have, you know, be introduced to everything for the first time.
Human beings are notoriously bad at this. They do psychological experiments called the marshmallow test with kids.
Oh, it's amazing, yeah.
So you give a kid a marshmallow and say, obviously you can just eat this marshmallow now.
Yeah.
But if you don't eat it, we'll give you 2 at a later date.
Yeah.
Uniformly, kids will just eat the marshmallow.
Yeah.
And then probably say a ghost did it.
Yeah.
Because that's what I did as a kid.
But why is that? Why is that relevant to this?
Deferring enjoyment.
Right.
Can you not see the connection?
I couldn't
there?
for
the fact that you want Star Wars so badly that you will watch new Star Wars footage every day if they put it out, even if you will get an entire film at a later date.
Yeah, but they're not going to give me 2 Star Wars if I don't watch a Star Wars trailer.
No, but it's like more Star Wars.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not saying a trailer is a marshmallow, but you need a little bit. You need to be able to see equivalents to understand metaphors. Is what I'm saying.
Yes, but I think like a lot of people.
It's not exactly the same.
It's not exactly the same.
That's what I'm saying.
A lot of people, the whole enjoyment of Star Wars and the whole enjoyment of like, you know, big worlds that have been created.
Yeah.
A lot of the enjoyment is they're in that world, not just for the 2 hours they go to see the film.
Yeah.
They're in that world constantly. So they're looking at rumors, they're looking at, you know, concept art, like they're trying to piece things together because they want to know something. A lot of people on the internet, they like knowing things first.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah, and like, you know, fair enough. That's hard to bring back to marshmallows.
This is hard to remember.
But
yeah.
the principle still holds.
Yes.
So me and Gav are going to continue to watch every TV spot because we kind of have to. Imagine if you're watching the show, you're not too bothered. But if you're thinking of, this is enough now, let us know, rebelbase@ign.com. This is time for Force Feedback. You've got me saying it now. So first message is from Nick in California.
Yeah.
Do you think the reason they're not showing Luke is because he's only in the final act of The Force Awakens?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. That's probably what it is.
I don't think he's in it for very long.
I know. I think like it's almost they'll invert the
Yeah.
structure of New Hope, where Ben's there at the beginning and then kind of goes away. I think
Yeah.
Luke will be here at the end, and then probably sadly leaves us sometime in Episode 8.
Yeah.
I think that's probably what's going to happen.
I think that's
It would
right.
be awesome for him to turn up to save the day. There's a theory where Finn's fighting Kylo Ren in the forest, and it looks like he's not going to win that fight based on current training.
Yeah.
That Luke's going to show up and show him what's what.
It's only a month to go, man. We're gonna have all the answers to these questions.
Probably know soon
Amazing,
enough.
yeah. But yeah, so we had an email from Jada McAllister who like really picked apart the Asian trailer. But one shot that was in there that I was watching it on the bus with my girlfriend, and I was like, I know what that shot is, and I told her, and she was pretty pissed off. I think there's a shot, and as we've seen kind of other variations on it throughout other trailers as well, but I think there's a shot where we see Chewbacca die, or he's hurt. There's a shot of like Rey crying over, and if you look, the fur suggests that it's quite a furry little being, and I think...
Could he just have a coat on?
No, I think Chewbacca's gonna die. I would hate it to happen, but because there's lots of reasons why, because Peter Mayhew, like, he's getting on a bit, and like he struggles to walk now and again, but he is back for Force Awakens.
And in the last trailer, showing blowing up stuff. Maybe he blows himself up. What an ignominious end.
I think, like, why would you bring him back? Why would you make such a big thing of bringing him back when he's obviously in quite ill health in real life?
Yeah.
And I think he's gonna die.
That's depressing.
It is depressing, yeah. But on to some nicer news.
Nicer
at the
news.
End of Force
Okay,
Feedback.
yeah, so IGN we're going to give away on Rebel Base the limited edition Star Wars PS4 console courtesy of Star Wars Battlefront.
Yes.
Unfortunately, you can only enter this competition if you're based in the United States of America.
What?
I know. Wales, I'm sorry. How do you enter, Gav?
Well, what's the point? Wales can't enter.
You get a limited edition Star Wars 4. Star Wars 4?
Star Wars 4. PS4. If you go to this link that's up on the screen now, you can chuck in your details and stuff, and who knows, maybe you'll win it. It's a pretty good prize, unless you're Welsh.
So in the new TV spot for Star Wars, there's this very kind of strange line where Maz Kanata says, I know your eyes. Actually, just put it in now.
Yeah.
I know your eyes.
Hopefully someone's put that in.
Yeah.
So we're going to play a game of I Know Your Star Wars Eyes. Workshop that title. Okay, so number one.
Oh, so I've got to guess what these eyes are.
Yes, that's the basic premise.
All right.
What are you thinking?
Jar Jar Binks.
Yes, of course it's Jar Jar Binks.
I hate quizzes because I hate getting things wrong.
Okay, second one.
Chewbacca.
That's too easy, isn't it? I thought.
Fine. They're obviously going to get harder.
Well, yeah. Well, obviously they are.
Oh, Cooper, I hate getting things wrong
Well,
so
you might
much.
get all these right.
All right.
Okay, number 3.
Wicket.
Oh, maybe I should have made this much harder.
Shut up. Oh, that's good.
Is it a lady?
It's not. Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan Kenobi.
It is as well.
Yes.
I should have made this
How
harder.
many? What have I got?
You got 4 out of 4.
How many is there?
There is 11.
And who does a quiz that's 11?
You do 10 plus 1.
Yeah, if it's a tie break, I cannot tie break with
Not
myself.
going to be tie break. Yeah.
Ooh. George Lucas.
It is George Lucas.
Yeah.
That was meant to be a bit of a trick one.
Yeah, you, Cooper. That's old Ben Kenobi, Alec Guinness.
It is as well.
Old
Oh no, I
Kenobi.
should have made this much harder.
Max Rebo.
Bloody hell. I should have made this really obscure.
That's it. How many have I got?
You've got as many as we've done.
That's Emperor Palpatine.
No, it's actually Senator Palpatine.
Senator Palpatine.
You're not having that one, so you got one wrong at least.
Oh shit. The frick is that?
Okay, I'm glad this one you're at least struggling with.
Is it a tauntaun?
It is a tauntaun. Oh, bloody hell.
That's the Rancor.
It is the Rancor. You've actually got 10, and I basically cheated you out of one.
I thought it was going to be really hard. Do you know what I was
Should have made that
Googling?
much harder.
What I was Googling was the singer in Max Rebo's band, just before the song, because I was just like, what's her name?
Well, I thought of doing like really. I thought. Fine.
That was really good.
Well, it's good because you did really well at it.
How many did you get? Let us know, rebelbase@ign.com. And for everything else Star Wars, stay right here on IGN.
And eyes.